Alright guys, I wanted to do something kind of special. So this is a wild pack opening. I bought one pack from every single set that's in wild. I was around for all these sets in Hearthstone, just some of them I bought more than others. However, back then they did not have the guaranteed like new card rule. So in the day, you could open like 50 packs and you'd only have half the rares because you got like quadruples of some and zero of the other. But nowadays, because they fixed that, I had a little extra like gold left over, and I wanted to do this for a while, where I just go back once in a while and buy I buy one of every single one of the wild sets just to get some more cards to my collections and kind of show what the game used to be like. So let's get started. So this is goblins versus gnomes, and this is like, you can see the power level of what it used to be. So as you can see, this is kind of like how the game used to be. Crackle was overpowered, Ogre Wormhole, then they had Cogmass, and then King of Beasts, and they had Suit Spear. But you can see like how it's just kind of like not as powerful. And like, look, 3, 4, 2, 50% wrong chance to attack the wrong enemy. So let's see what we get in the next pack. So like these, it's been a while since I've even looked at this. I didn't know Bash came from the King Defender, Ice Rager, King Defender. If you have a minion that have taunt, gain 1+ durability, so it's a 3/3 weapon for 3. Bashes deal 3 damage, gain 3 armor. This is like the power level that it used to be at. And like, some of these sets have aged well, some of them have not. This is one of the best starts to ever get in. It was Cthulhu, Faceless Shambler, pretty good. Epic Ancient Shield Bearer, and well, that's actually good. Three rares in a pack. So like, this is one of the best starts because they gave you Cthulhu, and almost anyone could just build a Cthulhu deck out of the rares they got and make an okay deck. This guy's pretty interesting. I've seen him in some ones. So this was Mean Streets of Gadgetzand. This is when I stopped playing for a bit, around this time. So Ally Armor Step and Cabal Courier. Alright cards, but you can see whenever this minion takes damage, you gain that much armor. Only going to gain you 7. Like, not the greatest. Ungoro was the first time they actually put quests in. So this was the first quest ones. Vine Cleaver. Let's see, this is sometimes played in Odd Paladin. Whenever this hero attacks, you put 2 silver end recruits onto the battlefield. Pretty decent. But this was the one where it had the DAT mechanic, and it had all the, what do you call it? The, quests. This is actually one of the strongest sets ever printed. This is with all the Death Knights. We got Spreading Plague, which is pretty good. And you can see summon 2 poisonous spiders for 5 spell damage, 4/4/6. Give a friendly immune. This is actually used in combos, and after your opponents play a minion, add 2 copies of it to your hand. Now let's see. I don't even know this one. We'll see. Bearskin. I think this is Rakshas Rumble. Oh yeah. Battle Cry. Your next battle for this turn goes twice. It's an alright effect, but like, you know, they have Bronze Beard. So let's see this one. This is Witches for sure. So we got a rare, Pickpocket, Echo, add a random card to your hand from your opponent's class. Very cool. Mountain Drake, just nothing special, but you see, just like 2/8 spell damage 2. Then we got this one, Sitting Doomsday Project. These sets were supposed to be fairly weak, but we'll see. If like, give the leftmost minion in your hand +2/+2. Alright, it was very interesting because this was like the first Outcast almost mechanic. And like, you can see the projects. And then this is the worst, like one of the most sets that people didn't like at all, Rakshas Ramble. So let's see what we get. Baited Arrow, and we got Spirit the Dragonhawk. Stealth for 1 turn. Your hero power also attacks adjacent minions. Pretty cool, but you can see there's Pounce. Pounce is actually played in some Druid combo lists. But very interesting, but you can see like, compared to the nowadays cards, the old cards are just kind of weak. So let's go and see what we got. Collection, here we go. I wish you could just say all wild cards. All cards. Yep, so we got like Pounces, there's like Pounce, Barkskin, and these should all be like, theoretically all the cards we should have opened are new. We shouldn't have any triplicates. Hopefully. So it means we should have got about 50 new cards in this whole, in the grand scheme of things. So that, because yeah, they're spreading plague. Because the whole thing about like this new setting is you can go back, you can buy an older pack, and you should be able to like finally fill in your collection just by opening cards, if you ever wanted to. Yeah, like there's King of Beasts, which is like, this is just, it's just kind of fun because like now it's actually practical to get all the uncommons and all the commons slowly over time if you want to, just by opening packs instead of having to craft them, especially from the older sets. I didn't know we didn't have that. I didn't know we didn't have a Suit Spear. Got 2 of those now. But it's just a fun thing to do once in a while. As you, just to put, like, because, like, you know, after about 70 to 90 packs, the amount of new cards you get are pretty boring. But I understand if you play just Standard, none of these cards will be useful, but it's nice to go through the history and see, like, what cards are which. Because, like, what I usually do is when sets rotate out, I usually decraft all the golden ones to just make more dust for other cards. We got, like, no priest cards. Got 1. Oh, there we go. Yeah, there we go. We got 1 shaman card that we didn't have before. Yeah, there it is. Now we have 2 of the Murmuring Elementals. So it's just a fun way to, like, fill in, like, you know, fill in your collection. Because I feel like instead of trying to craft cards, if you want, like, I think it's now possible to get almost a complete collection of uncommons and rares. And who knows in the new mode game mode that's coming out if like wild packs will actually be useful again. That could be very interesting. We got 2 defenders, 2 of those. We got actually a lot of warrior cards. Yeah, 2 armor smiths, which is pretty sweet, and 2 Cthulhu shield defenders, which might be fun for a jank Cthulhu deck sometime. But yeah, we got like 2 of Faithful Loomies now. And like it's just like 18, like look, 18 cards we didn't have before. And it's because there's so many cards in Hearthstone that like no one ever really plays with, but they're still there. And it's just nice, I guess, like being able to, like, when a brawl comes out, to play the cards, like, because sometimes there's like, you know, some very like strange limits on these brawls, and now it's possible to actually go back and get some of these extra cards for the brawls that you might like need in the future or be fun to have. Because some of these cards, like, I just like, you know, it's nice to see like what the game was, because it's a very different game right now. Like it's almost a lot more combo-ish and like high rolling instead of just like slowly beating down your opponent. But yeah, as I say, pretty good. Those 10 packs, not the greatest, but it's fun. I'll probably be doing this once or twice. An expansion, I mean a year, just to like pull new cards in, kind of expand this collection a bit more. It's just fun going back and seeing what it was, especially now that there's no like risk of getting cards you don't have. Especially since my other collections aren't that like well rounded right now, so I can easily go back and just pick new cards. Like starting with this year's rotations, I probably won't be ever going back to like buy more packs of those. I'll probably be stopping at like the Year of the Mammoth, because with the new set, I pretty much have all the rares and commons. So if we go to the store, I'm pretty much starting here. Like all the cards right now in a standard, I pretty much have all the rares and commons. So there's no point of crafting either ever buying these once these rotates. But starting at the Year of the Raven and down, that's where it's actually pretty fun to open all the old packs again, just to see what there are. It's 10 packs. It's what do you call it, 1,000 gold. Just a fun time to do that. Maybe like once or twice an expansion. Just kind of like opening those cards, getting those, and then like, you know, I'll check back in probably like once or twice a year and see like if it's worth opening them still. Like right now it is. I don't even have all the commons for probably all these sets, and that'd be fun to have. All right, see you later, guys. See you later, guys. Bye.